Today, we are diving deep under the hood to demystify a piece of everyday magic that you see on the roads all the time, the hybrid car. It's a technology that really blends two different worlds, and we're going to break down exactly how it pulls off its cleverest trick.
It all starts with a question that, honestly, seems to break the rules. How on earth can a car move silently without burning a drop of gas and then somehow create its own energy on the go? I mean, it sounds impossible, right? But the answer is both brilliantly simple and incredibly smart.
You see, the secret isn't some magical new fuel source. It's all about being ridiculously efficient by recycling something that millions of regular cars waste every single second they're on the road. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly what that is.
So, to understand the magic trick, we first need to meet the magicians. Let's pull back the curtain and break down the core parts of a hybrid, the toolkit that makes it all possible.
The best way to think of a hybrid is not as one system, but as a team of three heroes. First, you've got the good old gas engine, just like in any conventional car. Then you've got its partner, a powerful electric motor with a high-voltage battery. And finally, and this is the most important part, you have a super smart computer that acts as the brain of the whole operation, telling everyone else what to do.
That smart brain we mentioned, it actually has a name, the Power Control Unit, or PCU. This thing is constantly watching everything, your speed, how hard you're hitting the gas, your battery level. And based on all that data, it's making hundreds of decisions a second to make sure not a single drop of fuel or watt of power goes to waste. Okay, so we've met the team. Now let's see how they actually work together out on the road. This is where the intelligence of a hybrid really starts to shine.
This table shows just how brilliantly the car adapts. You get in, you press the start button, and silence. That's the electric motor waking up. When you're crawling through city traffic, the car is smart enough to use only that electric motor, saving fuel completely. But then you need to merge onto the highway? Bam! The gas engine and the electric motor team up for this surprising burst of power. And once you're just cruising along, the gas engine takes over, doing what it does best.
And this quote from Toyota really gets to the heart of it. They mention a key piece of gear called a power split device, which seamlessly blends the power. It's not just switching back and forth. Think of it more like a DJ, perfectly mixing two songs together to create one smooth, efficient track.
And now for the big reveal. We've talked about how a hybrid uses its power, but how does it create its own? This is the part that honestly feels like a cheat code for physics. Just look at this comparison. In every single normal car, when you hit the brakes, all that forward momentum is turned into friction and then just wasted as heat. It just disappears into the air, gone. But a hybrid sees that wasted energy as a golden opportunity. It completely flips the script.
And this whole process has a really cool name, regenerative braking. The second you lift your foot off the gas or touch the brake pedal, the electric motor runs in reverse. So instead of using electricity to turn the wheels now turn the motor. It instantly becomes a tiny generator, converting the car's momentum back into electricity and sending it right back to the battery. You are literally creating your own fuel every single time you slow down.
So, how effective is this? Well, under the right conditions, like in heavy stop-and-go city traffic, regenerative braking can recapture a huge amount of that energy. Some estimates say as high as 70%. That is a massive amount of free energy being pumped right back into your car. Okay, we've seen the how, which is super cool. But let's talk about the why. What are the real, tangible benefits of driving a car that recycles its own energy?
Well, the payoff is huge. First off, you get incredible fuel efficiency, especially in the city. That means fewer trips to the gas station and lower emissions. And because the engine and brakes aren't working nearly as hard, you often see lower maintenance costs over time. And for most standard hybrids, you get all these benefits without ever having to plug it in.
And let's just bust a common myth right now. A lot of people think hybrids are slow. Nope. The reality is, electric motors deliver what's called instant torque. The moment you touch the pedal, you get this satisfying, immediate push that can make hybrids feel surprisingly quick off the line.
So now that you understand the core idea, it's worth knowing that hybrid isn't just a one-size-fits-all term. The technology actually comes in a few different flavors.
The most common type is the parallel hybrid, like the classic Toyota Prius, where both the engine and motor can power the wheels. Then you have the series hybrid, where the gas engine is basically just a power generator for the electric motor. And finally, you have the plug-in hybrid, or PHEV, which gives you the best of both worlds.
A bigger battery you can charge for a good amount of all-electric range with the gas engine ready as a backup. But no matter the specific design, parallel, series, or plug-in, the fundamental idea is exactly the same. They all intelligently blend two different power sources to squeeze every last bit of energy out of every situation, all for that one goal, maximum efficiency.
Which leaves us with a final thought to chew on. When you have a gas engine for long-distance range, an electric motor for incredible city efficiency, and a sophisticated brain that makes them dance together flawlessly, all while recycling its own energy, you really have to wonder, is the hybrid the smartest car